There is something that happened in Nigeria recently, which I have been thinking about, but I still cannot fathom what went wrong. The former chairman of EFCC, Abdul Rashid Bawa, was arrested for corruption. He was detained for 134 days. When he was in detention, a new EFCC chairman was appointed, and the Senate approved his nomination. During plenary sitting, the sitting president of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, told Nigerians that the former EFCC chairman had resigned. No senator asked Akpabio to produce the letter of resignation. Nobody saw that letter till date, but nobody. Not even the opposition parties like Labour Party, PDP, none of them asked, where is the letter of resignation? And they all approved the nomination of a new person. That aside, after detaining this man for 134 days, he was released. He was not taken to court. There was no prosecution. We only read from Sarah reporters that the man refunded some money to the government. And that was all. You mean that somebody will steal public assets, public resources, our commonwealth, and the person will just, refund some parts of the money and he will be set free? No prosecution? No prosecution? And the amount of money was not published by the government, a government that has many special assistants on news media, news that. So what is their job? So they select the news that they publish to Nigerians. Where is Ajuri Ngalale, special advisor, spokesperson to Tinubu? So when it comes to propaganda, we hear these people talk. But when it comes to speaking the truth, we don't hear them. They only talk when they want to talk about opposition or Labour Party or Peter Obi. Can't they give information to Nigerians? How much did Bawa return to government? How much was it? Because this is the same problem we have with the Abacha loot. Till today, Nigerians don't know exactly how much was repatriated and how the monies were spent. Nobody knows. In July, Justice Omotosho of the Federal High Court granted the application by Serap seeking the release of the details of monies received from various countries, money stolen by Abacha, and how much the monies were and how the monies were used or spent. Till today, the government of Tinubu refused to give details. Because government is a continuum. We should know they started collecting this money from Obasanjo's time, through Jonathan, through Buhari, till now. So there is a record. Where is the record? How much was spent? Now, France is about refunding another $150 million to Nigeria. Another money stolen by the same Abacha. And that is why our organization, known as the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, we have written to the president of France and to their foreign affairs ministers, our minister, including the ambassador in Nigeria, telling them that, please, this money, don't refund it to the Nigerian government directly in form of cash. Because they will not tell us how they spent it. They will steal it. They relooted what was looted by Abacha. Malami, former Attorney General of Nigeria, he knows about this. He should tell Nigerians how did they spend Abacha's loot. And that is why we are telling the French government, please, Don't send $150 million Abacha loot to the Tinubu's government. A government that cannot tell us how much Bawa refunded is now kept in secret. That same government will not tell us how they will spend the Abacha loot. Instead, the French government should just look for some roads in Nigeria that are very bad and award the contracts, even pay the contractors directly, so that such monies will be beneficial to the Nigerian people. So I begin to wonder, how can every person that most of the people that have been chairpersons of EFCC are common thieves? The same anti-corruption people that are fighting corrupt people are corrupt like this? Before Bawa, we had the issue of Ibrahim Magu for corruption. The report concerning Magu was never released. It was never released. But it was removed from office, and it was even promoted while under suspension. No report. Some person said that he refunded some monies to the government. How much, if that is true? So this is how Tinubu wants to run this government, but we must let him know that governance is not one-man show. Nigeria is not the family property of Tinubu and his members of his family or his bootlickers. We're talking about a country of over 220 million people. You cannot be running the government like your personal property. How much did Bawa refund to the Nigerian Post? And after that, you mean it's free? No prosecution after the unlawful 134 days? And our compatriots that stole plantain and cocoyam for food have been under detention, awaiting trial for the past 5 years. The problem with Nigeria is not Nigeria as a country, but Nigeria as a people. Until that day, when Nigerians will put tribe and religion aside for us to speak as one people on a common platform, until then, we shall continue to complain, and the situation is getting worse. Show me one president in Nigeria that transformed his tribe to become as beautiful as Dubai. So you that is fighting for your tribe to be president, to be governor, to be this and that, show me one president in Nigeria that transformed the state in his tribe to become Dubai. There is none. You kill yourself for them to live with their families. But on this matter, Tinubu must tell us how much Bawa refunded and why he was never prosecuted. But you arrested and detained Emefiele Godwin and took him to court for corruption. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. But we must speak out. Nobody can intimidate us. It's our country. Nobody is more Nigerian than Nigerians. Nigerians, we tolerate what we should terminate. It's a pity. What we endure in Nigeria can never be tolerated by South Africans. Never.